GST302, and in today's tutorial it happens to be the continuation of the course GST302, and in today's tutorial I'm going to take our bearing from the topic opportunity. With this being said, let's go straight into it. So we have GST302. We are talking about opportunity. Okay. Now, in our retrospective classes, right, I made it clear to us that the course, okay, the course GST302 is a course that doesn't have what we call is a course that does not have TMA. All right, what you get to do on this course is basically the business plan, and we've been talking about what it means by the business plan so far. All right, we have also discussed the qualities, the elements of a good business plan. In continuation of what we have been talking about, we are going to be discussing what it means by opportunity in today's class. Now, when we say opportunity, it refers to the extent to which possibilities for new venture exist and the extent to which the entrepreneur have the leeway to influence the odds for success, all right, through their own actions. Now, to put this in simple terms, it simply means that opportunity is perceived means of generating income that previously have not been exploited, okay, and are not currently being exploited by others. Don't forget that the angle we are coming from is the angle of the business plan, is the angle of an entrepreneur, is the angle of that individual who is willing to see beyond his nose or see beyond our nose and realize loopholes, opportunity, and realize what he can, chances, realize the gold mines that are yet to be untapped. All right. So when we say opportunity, we are simply talking about the passive means, the perceived means of making something out of nothing. All right, comma, generating income all right, or making a living out of an unexploited all right, or not currently, all right, exploited, all right, means from an untapped source. What are we saying here in essence? We are simply talking about the fact that something that has not been seen or that has not been realized or that has been seen or realized but has not been taken advantage of. So you as an entrepreneur, you realize this and you are making something out of what seemingly looks useless or seemingly looks unreasonable. Now you pick up this idea, then you convert it, you make it look good, and you are now making income from it. Okay, that is opportunity. Now, note the word exploitation. All right, exploitation and opportunity are synonymous. All right, they work hand in hand. Are we together? Now, when we talk about opportunity identification, all right, when we talk about opportunity, okay, we need to note that it can also be seen as a process of identifying, all right, what is yet to be exploited. All right, the process of identifying an unexploited gold mine. Another one. All right. Now that process of identifying is only an initial step. All right. It doesn't stop there. When you identify an opportunity, it doesn't stop there. When you identify a gold mine or a lucrative business that is yet to be exploited, identifying it is not enough. All right. So it is said that opportunity identification is only the initial step, all right, in a continuing process, and is distinct from opportunity identification. Identification is only what is only an initial step. So now that you have identified the opportunity, what next do you need to do? The next thing to do now is to what? Do what we call detailed evaluation. Now, even the Bible says that a man that seems to be wise in his own counsel is a fool. All right. In as much as you've identified that this seems to be a good man, it's good, but you can't just go straight into it. You have to do what we call detailed evaluation. All right. Evaluate it. Detailed evaluation of this feasible and potential economic value of that identified opportunity. All right. So we have that as that. It is also important to note that opportunity identification, okay, I said this earlier. So now, okay, so we have that as that. So to elaborate on what we have just discussed, okay, to elaborate on this, we have stages of opportunity identification. All right. Opportunity identification is the collection of three main factors. All right. Three main factors. Opportunity identification. They are entrepreneur's background, the business influence, and general business environment. General business environment, entrepreneur's background, and business influence. Entrepreneur's background, business influence, and general business environment. Are we together? So now let's continue. Opportunity identification has 5 stages that lead to what we call recognition. The 5 stages are discussed in relationship with the process of opportunity identification. Okay. Now these 5 stages are preparation, incubation, insight, evaluation, and elaboration. All right. Entrepreneurship background is a very good step. All right. It's one of the very important steps in identification of opportunity. If an entrepreneur happens not to be an enthusiast, a business enthusiast, all right, definitely, all right, check. Every entrepreneur check their background. One time or the other, they have always been a business enthusiast. All right. So we also need to look at the business influence. So you can even see an opportunity in a business that you might not really show interest or have interest. Such an opportunity will not follow through. All right. And you might even be in an environment that you discover something that you might need to even go to another environment to go and implement it. Right. So these are the three, all right, the 3 pointers. So in view of this, there are other 5, okay, processes that we've just mentioned moments ago. So now the very first one, we have the preparation, all right, the preparation stage. The very first stage out of the 5 stages, we have the preparation stage. So now let's take this. Now, this stage is said to be the knowledge and experience exercise just before the opportunity discovery process. This knowledge and experience are not often, all right, deliberately required. What are we saying here? Talking about the preparation stage is more like the background, all right, speaking more of the background of the entrepreneur, all right. For you to identify, it doesn't just come, all right. It's just like we say this, there can't be a fire without a smoke, all right. There will first be a smoke, then you will see if the smoke is, all right, consistent and continuous, then it can lead to a fire, right? So even before you have an idea, even before you find out, you cannot be living in the forest, or you cannot be living in desert, and you get inspiration for business on the sea. You've never been to the sea. You don't even know what the shore is like. Any opportunity that's coming from your experience and background will be from the desert. All right, that's what they're trying to say. That knowledge and experience is also a prompter. All right, it's a prompt to identification of opportunity. Okay, that's what we are talking about here. So that knowledge and experience as a pointer is said to be the preparation stage. Okay, all right, this stage points at the knowledge and experience. Okay, acquired. All right, acquired before the opportunity is discovered. Okay, so we have the incubation stage. Now, this stage is part of the opportunity identification process that involves the what? Consideration of a concept. All right, so you begin to give it a thought or specific problem ordinarily not subjected to conscious or formal analysis by a business or a team. All right, so we have incubation, as it says, all right, giving the opportunity. It was a thought. Okay, what you consider, giving a thought that you get more revelations, all right, from. So we have the insight after the incubation. We have the insight. Now, this insight stage occurs at the moment, all right, a fundamental solution suddenly becomes recognized unexpectedly. Believe me, there's nothing unexpected here. Something that you've been preparing for, you were incubated on. Then you're telling me that insight is unexpected. It doesn't work that way. All right? But according to the material says that it's a moment for fundamental solution. Correct. I agree with that. When it becomes recognized unexpectedly, that I disagree with. is a particular moment that keeps reoccurring persistently right through the process. Yes, something you are incubating on. It's something you are thinking about. All right. So and it is said that if you spend time with something, you eventually get revelation. You eventually get insight. You eventually get more understanding about it. The more time you spend, the better the chances, the better the knowledge, the better the understanding you have about that thing, right? So insight says here that it is a state that occurs the moment a fundamental solution, all right? This comes as a result of quality time spent on incubating the opportunity. Simple. You get more insights. Then we have evaluation, which is the last one. Okay. Okay. Second to last, I mean. So when you now have the insights, evaluation, when you have the insights, then you begin to talk about evaluation. Now you are now investigating that thing you have recognized. All right. Investigating if the recognized and developed ideas are actually achievable. All right. If there's something you can run with, if there's something that you can work with, if there's something that you can translate, you can convert into something reasonable. All right. This is when you begin to what? Investigate the recognized idea. Investigate the recognized concept. Let's just use concept. And elaboration. This stage exposes the opportunity to external analysis. It's the second layer of this. Okay. Elaboration. Elaboration is what exposes the opportunity to further analysis. Let's just put that further analysis. Okay, so we have that as that. So we have legal issues. I think the next thing we have here is legal issues. Legal issues when starting a business. Okay, very, very important, especially in a place like this in Nigeria. Very, very important. You have to know the legal environment that governs your business. Okay, you need to know and understand the legal environment that governs your business. So let's just quickly cover something on this. Now, starting a business venture can be a very difficult task involving many important decisions, but it is highly exciting that the business idea is taking shape. Wonderful. It is very interesting to see your idea become a reality. All right. Legal issues at startup. Now, all over the world, there are some laws that entrepreneurs must follow. All right. Laws entrepreneurs must what? Must follow. Okay. To ensure that their businesses are legally sound. All right. From its foundation. Speaking of legal issues for startups, so every entrepreneur, there are laws entrepreneurs must follow to what? Ensure to ensure that their businesses, all right, their businesses are legally, all right, sound from its foundation. Okay. Now let's talk about these laws. Now, if the laws are not obeyed, the entrepreneur may face. Please, if you're on the stream and you're yet to smash the like button, please do well to smash the like button. It's highly essential. And let us know where you're streaming from. Do well to say hi, hello, good evening. Now, if these laws are not obeyed, the entrepreneur may face serious legal challenges in the future, which will definitely affect the business negatively. So, of course, depending on your situation and type of business, okay, there are certain laws that guard certain businesses. Okay, so now let's talk about some points here that will help us understand this better. Talking about picking a name, all right, law guiding the name selection. Make sure you're legally permitted to use the name you have chosen for your business, all right, before printing out business cards and the likes. Make sure that the name you thought of isn't infringing on the right of an already business name. All right, so we have name choice. All right, ensure that not what infringing on another business name. Okay. Also talking about the under this name still, make sure you are not using. Don't register a all right, a fictitious and imaginary name. All right. Make sure you are not do not register what you call a fictitious imaginary business name. Now, for example, now Tutoayo, you see my business name like our website tutoayo.com. This person is a tutor. That is the services he's offering. Or you see something like Alliance Cake Yomi, Alliance Yomi. This name signifies that this person cannot be a carpenter. All right. This Yomi signifies that is that this person is doing catering services or pastries or bakery. Your name must point to the service your business is offering. You can imagine if you are doing fishery and you are using Benson chickens and you are doing fishery, is not proper. So if you are registering your business, do not register an imaginary name or fictitious name. There's something called DBA, doing business as. So if you are seeing Tutor Ayo now, you know that this business is doing business as a tutor or a coach. So the DBA of Tutor Ayo should be tutoring, all right, tutoring service or coaching service or services. Like let's say KFC. Okay, the DBD of KFC is doing business as restaurants. Okay, Cold Stones doing business as ice cream service or what do I even call it, or pastries or catering as well or restaurant, but their major is ice creams. Okay, so you must not choose an imaginary name. Okay, so you also have what we call, you have to incorporate your business. All right, incorporate your business, form a limited liability company or a corporation. All right, business incorporation basically just you have to register your business, because if you don't register your business, they're going to benefit your business by missing. All right, so your business has to be incorporated. By doing that, to be identified as either a corporation or a limited liability company. Okay, so all these things has to be done. You also have to get what we call a federal tax number, so that your taxes and everything can also be observed. So we have that as that. Okay. So we also have legal documents that help to determine what your business needs, right? We also have the legal documents that help to determine the needs of your business according to the law. Some of them are companies bylaws for corporation. All right. Don't forget that bylaws. Can we hear me? Can we hear me? Okay, awesome, awesome. Yes, thank you very much. Is my voice clear enough? Is it now we have that as that. Okay, thank you very much. I think we'll call it wrap here for today. So we'll talk about our next class, legal documents. Take it up from legal documents. Every business is needs or requires. Okay. So thank you very much, everyone. I believe you've been able to gain something to this class. Please do well to um, send your note to the appropriate quarters. I look forward to seeing you on subsequent tutorials. You have a wonderful evening. Bye.